Guys, deluded, I'm back again. What a World Cup this is turning out to be, people. First and foremost, a ridiculous amount of late goals are being scored, and that could be a theme. Even I believe that could even be a theme for us going into the actual final, whoever the nations are. But Messi, man, obviously Argentina. I was just about to say they lost, and I guess to a degree you could say it feels like a loss to a degree. I mean, they had the 3 points sucked from them. Credit to Iceland, man. Iceland. I mean, they showed that they showed they're someone to be taken seriously when they took England out of the Euros or whenever it was. Yeah, they might. All right, Sigurdsson, fair play, but 9 times out of 10, none of them players are anything to write home about. No disrespect. None of them are star players and things, and people could would have thought it could have been an easy ride, but they're committed. They're a nation of it. They're a small nation, but they're all committed. They're all fighting, and they're all moving. They're moving mad, in it. Like, it was a good result for them to get a draw against Argentina. Obviously, Messi choked and he missed a penalty, and he absolutely bottled it in that aspect. And I believe he's missed quite a few penalties. They worked it out on the commentator, and they said he's missed 1 in 4. Like, he misses 1 in 4. For someone like Messi, that's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. But I must admit, I did think he would have scored the pen. But yeah, man, ultimately they didn't. Just based on off topic, just based on what I saw with Argentina, man. I mean, going forward they're good, but there's this is too reliant on Messi. When Messi's playing as a centre mid on the halfway line, yes, Messi can do it and he can find intricate passes and it might even play off. But on the flip side of that, if I'm Iceland and Messi's at the halfway line, like, yes, it's Messi, so he could be causing danger and you need to watch the other runners. But if he's near the halfway line, you're doing your job, because he's not the edge of the D 6 yard box, the areas where Messi's known to threaten. You'll take that if he's on the edge of the halfway line, because that means he's dropping. So yeah. Like, obviously, Messi, Argentina, they got to the final last year. A lot of people are rooting for Messi. A lot of people feel this could be Messi's last chance. He turns 31 while this tournament is going. The next one, he's going to be 35, and he might still be fit, but he's not going to be peak powers. So we'll see. One thing I didn't like, and I'm going off topics, the main reason for this vid that Messi said is, like, he didn't criticise them. He said they saw out the game well, but he alluded to that Iceland didn't want to play football. And I mean, too many times, not even just in regards to this, you're hearing, how many times you hear this at club level and you hear this now and things like that. And I get it, and it does annoy me, especially when you're, like, if I'm not to bring it to club level, and we're not, like, people run their jokes, but if it's Arsenal against some of the smaller teams and they're there to stay compact and rigid and we don't get the result I want, it annoys me, it frustrates me. But to a degree, how can you fault teams that have less great attackers than you for sitting back and seeing out a game? Like, what do you expect? Because at some point, them sickness, if it's levels, if Argentina get the lead against Spain or something, you telling me you lot aren't going to sit back to a degree? You would. Iceland can't go toe to toe. If it was just, even though they held it yesterday, and you get the point, 9 times out of 10, them ballers can't go toe to toe with, even though he bottled it, Di Maria and all of these guys. So what do you expect them to do? Get a result. They've put themselves in a good position. 1-1. Obviously, it's a bit of a tough group in that you've got Croatia, obviously, you've got Nigeria, and obviously Iceland count, and this one. But they've put themselves in a good position. I don't know who Iceland play if it's Nigeria next, because Nigeria lost to Croatia, so they're going to want to win. So Iceland versus Nigeria could be a good game for the neutrals, because both sets of fans are going to want their sides to go toe to toe with the thing. But you get the point, in it. Like, what do you expect? Like, out of all the big teams so far, Brazil and Germany are yet to come, but France, I mean, I was impressed initially with the front three, how they moved, but it was lacking any sort of tempo throughout their game. Obviously, who else of the big nations has played? Spain obviously looked on fire to me. They had zip in their play. You wouldn't think they had the manager stuff. Portugal, I was actually impressed. Yeah, you could say there was faults in their play, but the way they performed, excluding, yeah, Ronaldo got the 3 goals and made the difference, but just the way they were defending and having a goal, definitely better than how I thought they would have started. So a couple of the big nations have played well. France need to fix it up, but out of all of them so far, I'm concerned about Argentina because it's too reliant on Messi. Yes, Messi, you can say he tried too hard towards the end. He missed a penalty, but everything goes through him. Like, Higuain probably should have started. Di Maria needs to step it up. A couple of the players need to step it up. The defense is a joke. Like, I don't even want to speak about Willy Carriero and them, man. They was on a joke thing. But yeah, man, like, I don't even know the purpose of this video, the point now, but it's World Cup, so we might as well talk about it. And yeah, man, guys, deluded, get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. I'm out.